Hi. Not long ago, an email arrived asking me, because I write internet articles, if I'd like to review a new book, The Chicken Chick's Guide to Backyard Chickens. I didn't even remember the book when it arrived. However, a couple weeks later, bored with politics and the weather, I picked up the book. I didn't put that book down for 2 days. No, I didn't suddenly want to start herding backyard chickens. But I was fascinated. I'm a city girl, and the subject of chickens was as new to me as quantum physics. The book's author is Kathy Shea Mormino. She apparently has 700,000 Facebook friends. All of them are interested in chickens. She says raising chickens is growing in popularity so much, chickens are the new family dog. People name their chickens just like they name their dogs. Newsflash: Helen the hen and Ralph the rooster announced the birth of baby chicks Daisy, Luella, Beverly, Louise, and Ralph Jr. Mama and babies are doing fine. I was so intrigued with information in the chicken book that I wanted to write a piece about it. I did write it and presented it live, but sadly I must not have conveyed just how exciting the lives of chickens were. I noticed yawns, but I loved the subject of chickens. Every page of the Chicken Chick's Guide to Backyard Chickens was a revelation to me, and I definitely recommend the book to folks who want to raise chickens or who love animals and simply like the idea of learning about animals they may have taken for granted in the past. In the book, I learned about gizzards used for digestion because chickens have no teeth, bumblefoot, a dangerous medical condition for chickens, and even that chickens take dust baths and sometimes even enjoy water baths from people, though they tend to fall asleep during water baths. Just imagine it, a sleepy, soggy chicken. So, what's not to like about learning, even if it's about chickens? Despite the reservations of friends I respect, I am repeating my chicken book report for the world to see. At least online, one can pause the video, get a bowl of ice cream, then return to the chickens. First fact: chickens don't have bladders, so they don't pee, yet eggs are 75% water. What happens, says the book, is that chickens do drink a lot of water. Pee is processed internally and turned into uric acid that comes out as a white cap on top of chicken poop. If you have occasion to see some chicken poop, look for the white cap. Poop is mentioned quite frequently in the book. Poop can alert owners to disease, and chicken poop, unlike dog poop, is great fertilizer. However, chicken poop can also clog up a chicken's vent. The vent is at the end of the cloaca, the internal path used by hens both for egg laying and poop expelling. First we poop, then we lay an egg. If poop clogs the vent, it must be cleaned out by people who own the chickens, called chickeneers. Note, Scrabble fans, chickeneers is a word. Chickens don't have visible sex organs, so telling newly hatched boy chicks from newly hatched girl chicks requires examination by experts, the best of whom are only 90 to 95% accurate. The truth is revealed as the chickens grow up. A farmer might think he purchased 5 girl chicks, but he could find out one of the chicks is a rooster, sort of a Bruce Jenner situation in reverse. If a rooster, a boy chicken, doesn't have a Johnson, and he doesn't, how is it that he can mate as many as 40 times a day? The book says the rooster sort of rides piggyback on a hen and lets sperm slide down his cloaca, the path that is also used to expel poop, And hopefully the sperm, after sliding, will enter the female's cloaca. Here's the fascinating part. If a female doesn't want her offspring to look like this particular rooster, she can actually expel his semen and wait for the right rooster to come along. Hens actually don't need roosters at all to lay eggs. They can live as independent females and pump out eggs, never having even met a rooster. So there. Chickens can live 8, 10, even 15 years longer than some marriages. Hire the world's worst divorce attorney, and your spouse gets the house and the car, and you get the chickens. Chickens, like people, can get on each other's nerves. That's why the book suggests plenty of roaming space for each chicken. You can almost hear cool chickens saying, "Hey man, I need my own space." Creating an egg inside a chicken takes approximately 24 hours. 18 to 20 of those hours are required to create the eggshell alone. I wonder how the chicken feels when we just blithely throw away eggshells. Lots of work is involved in having backyard chickens, not only to keep the chickens healthy, but also to protect them from predators like raccoons, dogs, foxes, owls, weasels, and snakes. Even mice like to sneak into chicken coops and will nibble on the feet of chickens. I doubt that the chicken thinks this is foreplay. So why go to all the work entailed in raising chickens? And according to the book, doing the job right is a lot of work. In addition to chickens being good sources of fertilizer, chickens are fun to watch, says the book. And fresh backyard eggs taste better, perform better in baking, and are more nutritious than commercial eggs. And finally, the book says egg laying is a solitary endeavor deserving tranquility. That sounds right, doesn't it? If I were laying an egg, I'd like to be alone with just a little Frank Sinatra music. Thank you. See you next time.